Okay. Oh wow, and both of those in the same spot. Oh boy. Am I here? Ah, here we are. I am here. I am finally back. Woo! Alright. So then, yeah. A bit of tea. Should make a little graphic for that. Yes, I am going to be playing some more Library of Ruina today. Got it all set, mostly set up, I think. There we go. There we go. Actually, wait, what time is it? It's 1:29? Nah. I'm gonna go ahead with things. I'm gonna go ahead. So, yeah, with mods, because I got the funny hair mod, so I could have Miku. You know, I should go ahead and stream Tekken again sometime. I should stream Tekken again, it's been a little while. I should play Tekken, jeez. It's been too long since I've played Tekken on stream. But that is for another time. I will get to Tekken eventually. Maybe this week. Maybe I can play Tekken this week. I mean, geez, I'm doing like what? I'm trying to get to 7 streams a week. That is my goal. That is my goal. If I can do just like, oh, I am not getting copyright stuff. I wasn't forced to mute the VOD, but it was got. Did get gotten. Not that it really affects me, honestly. I mean, I could probably play a lot of music and not worry about it, honestly. Because I mean, like, I'm not monetized yet or anything, so it's kind of like, you know. But anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and do stream with overlay, I think. I think there's too much information on it for me to be, like, right in the middle of it. I kind of like the idea, but I wind up just, like, sitting inside the text bubbles, and it gets messy. So it's like, I should be here. Alright. I should be in my overlay. Man. Okay. I'm thinking about how I want to... I'll have to say, I am thinking about moving on to some of the other Kingdom Hearts games. I've been playing a lot of 2, and going and doing randomizers. I still have to beat level 1 critical Sephiroth. I still have to do that. I have to do a lot of things on my level 1 critical save, but that's for the future. Let's go back here. Wait, there's a part of me that wants Kaito instead of Lin, but I don't know. I can't believe I really did that. Let's see, what all do we have actually? These are neat little outfits, honestly. Let's see, should I? There's like some books, I think, if I remember right. There's some books. I think it was the... Yeah, it's the Streetlight Office. I still haven't gotten. Like, is there anything that I missed here? I still haven't done this, actually. Yeah, it's only the section 6. I want to try this one more time and see if we can possibly get... I want to see if there's any way we can possibly get the Streetlight Office reward. Because I've been trying to get that. I've been trying my darndest to get that, and I never get it. So we'll do it. I think it could also help me to get abilities for other... for my other floors. Strengthen them up a little bit. I could go with the Dream Team, but... I don't know. Maybe I should go with them. Yeah, do it. It's been a little while since I've used any of the other floors. I think last game I mostly just used Keter. Okay, what am I getting at? Pound? Pound? Press pound? Alright. Let's see. Pound. That might be a little... I'll do this. There you go. Ah! Clash, was it? Oh, wall up the fella. And then, wait, shoot, how's this working? So this person... Okay, so that's a 3. What do we got? You know what? Let's struggle. What? Well, well. Okay. I didn't expect that. Alright. What are you doing? 5-7 and that's probably my best chance. Yeah. Ooh. Yep, I got him. Alright. Eh. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Okay, and there's one more that I'm gonna do. There's one more floor. I think I have this party set up pretty well, so I'll go with them. Just to give some of the other guys some action, so we're not just all going all in on the Vocaloids. I'm sorry, Lulu. I really feel bad for you. I have done wrong. I know this. But alas. Wait, this is probably one of the best ones I can do. Oh yeah. Dodge is so good. That's crazy. Like you can just like use up I'm learning just how good dodge is. It's just nuts. So like if I pick, wait, let's see, how does that work? Yeah. So like if I choose light defense here and it wins out. If I choose light defense and it wins out, Hunter is going to just get like so much out of that. Yeah, none of these are really worth worrying about. It didn't work out too well, but you know. Okay. That'd be better because of preparation. I can make preparation a little better. I could have gone better. Okay, that's nice. Who has blunt? He's got more blunt. He's, I don't know. Little in. Let's see, what's my speed at? Alright. Lulu is going to hit me first. I only hope for the best. This might be the best thing to do. There we go. That's one. And a stagger. Oh, yikes. Okay, that could have gone better. I keep rolling really poorly, I think, on the... Okay. I can pull this off, I think. There you go. Ooh, that's gonna do it. Yeah, I'm kinda toast. I should have defended. I should have done more to defend myself. Am I able to use another team? I wonder. Yes, I can. Oh, but it has to be someone adjacent. I see. That makes sense. Oh wait, no, I can go and use... Okay, I can go all the way straight to Peter. I don't really want to, though. It's kind of boring. Hopefully use Yun. Well, it's not boring, it's just I've done a lot of it. And besides, these guys are already worn out. What do we got? Alright. This game has really chill music. Why did I do that? Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. I'm like... Yeah, I'm just like thinking to myself, am I stupid? Let's see what happens. Alright. Yeah. Doing better. I'll give her that. Didn't even stand a chance. Hey, look, if I don't get what I want, you might get another chance, because I really, really want this page of yours that I can't seem to get. Darn it! I still don't have it. Why is it so rare? I'm so curious about it. Alright, well. Okay, we got a bunch of books of Lulu. Good lord. Okay, I only burn up to 20. Alright, cool. Yeah. Not bad. I mean, these are like really good cards, so... I think they're good ones to get. I really, really want to get the Backstreet one though, because I haven't been able to get that one. And I'm really curious what happens if I get it. Like, what can I get with the Streetlight Office? I just don't know. Oh well, I'll check this out. We'll see what we get out of this. Okay, first I need to... I would be a big, stupid, dumb doo-doo head if I didn't go and try to mess with these a little bit. I think this team's good. Marcia needs something. What can we give? I don't know, it's just like there's not a whole lot to... What up here? It's like we got an extra Lulu and we got an extra Pierre. And then there's Lulu's friend, I guess. Oh yeah, what's Lulu's friend do? Additional slash damage? I mean, that's not bad. That's not really bad, honestly. So, slash. Alright, so that's what I want. Okay, track might be good. That's Pierce. Gather intel. Okay, that's actually... 1 HP is like nothing. So honestly, that's really not great. Okay, gather intel. Wow, I have 80 of that? Ooh, Law and Order. Oh, that's just a better gather intel. That's just straight up better gather intel, because this one gives you something on Clash. Alright. Oh, hey, how's it going? Just playing Library of Ruina. How are you doing? Oh. See. Some Halo. see. I'm just thinking about how to build some of these characters here. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike when I was in. I think there was a bit of Halo too. When I was in a computer science class. It's funny. We'd finish our programming assignment for the day, and then everyone would start booting stuff on. Oh yeah. I'm sure. I know with some games, especially like some of the more nostalgic and popular older games, you can find Discord servers sometimes. Might be some people that are willing to get together for a game. I need to start doing that more, honestly. Some of the games that I really like. Might be good. Okay, that might be a good one. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Yes. Friends coming over. Those were the days. Get out and I moved away from where I had a lot of people that I knew. Oh, I used to play a lot of. Yeah, okay, so there was a lot of games. I played a lot of 358 over 2 days on the DS. That's one. And then there was, let's see, there was, God, I always have brain farts when I'm trying to think of different things. I played a lot of Budokai Tenkaichi, I think. A little bit of, I had a friend who had a bunch of these games that he had on, like, a little device, and, yeah. There's also, it's this Bleach game I played a little bit of, I remember. Definitely always a bit of Smash Brothers. Played a lot of that as well. I'm really excited for Sparking Zero they've got coming out. Yeah, I had a lot of good memories with that. Ah, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I played a bit of Mario. I played some of the Mario games as well. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I played as much in Mario Party. It might have been more like I know I've played a lot of Mario Kart. I really like Mario Kart. This is a good one. I didn't even realize I have. I don't think I have anyone equipped with that. The slashes. That's probably good. Yeah, I'll have to say one of the things I like about the newer Mario Kart is that it's got a pretty decent online. You could easily, it's not the same as hanging out with someone and playing Mario Kart, but you can at least like if you need that Mario Kart fix, you can get it really quick. I'll take that one. There you go. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I lost contact with a lot of my friends. I think I have I have maybe one friend that I've been still in contact with since college. Even then, it's been really hard to stick with some of those guys that I met there. It's because, you know, life circumstances happen. I'll build them later, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, go with this. Yeah. Luckily, when I was in college, though, I did find this group of people that would play fighting games, and that was really fun. That was really fun. It was like everything from like Tekken to, oh yeah, really. Man, I had one friend's house in particular that I would go and hang out. Like all of our friends would kind of congregate over there a lot. There was always snacks and stuff like that. Yeah, those were the days. Oh shoot! Go through here. All right, in there. All right. Huh? Oh yeah. yeah, it was just it was just a whole, it was like the school's local fighting game community. Yeah, we had just had everything. It was King of Fighters, there was Street Fighter, Tekken. There's a bit of some people that bring Mortal Kombat. There was Smash Brothers, Melty Blood. I think Grand Blue Fantasy Versus when that first came out. I was there too. Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the people we had there. There was one guy. You get into talking with him, and then he would just like. He would talk a lot, and then his gameplay would get kind of sloppy. But he was really fun to play with. There was one person who would rage a lot, and the one person that would do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like all the major ones that were out there. I actually got a really big fighting game collection on my computer because I would go take my laptop. And yeah, like we even had stuff like Fighting X-Layer, Soul Calibur. I could just go on. Also, I made it. I think I would also bring Shrek Super Slam in on April Fool's Day. That was fun. Oh. Well, I think I was around. I didn't do a whole lot of online gaming back at the time. I didn't do a whole lot of online gaming back during like the Call of Duty stuff. I think I was more into like browser MMOs at that time. Might have been playing more like browser MMOs, maybe a little bit of Minecraft here and there. Yeah, I dodged it. I didn't. Yeah, I think as far as shooters, I think for the most part. It was LAN at my school with Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. No, it wasn't Call of Duty. It was Counter-Strike and Halo. I would play at my school on computers over there. And then there was... and then I really got into Team Fortress 2. Back before they started having all the... back before they started trying to compete with Overwatch for a little bit. Yeah. I do have a Call of Duty game on the GameCube. I haven't had too much experience with the series itself overall, but I do have a Call of Duty game on the GameCube. My brother mostly played that. But, yeah.
내 동생은 아니다. 아무튼 미안하고 고마워.
뭐 너도 어쨌든 치바이 협력 사무소니까 들어도 되겠지.
Ooh, oh yeah, oh man, I can't believe I didn't even mention Pokemon. I used to play a lot of that with my friends too. And we would trade Pokemon and stuff and do battles. We would go, oh man, when Pokemon Coliseum, what was that? Was that what it was? I'm trying to think, like they always had one of those games like every era where like they had, what was, they had the one on the Wii. Was that like Battle Stadium or something? Oh man, okay, I'm just gonna have to say, I think Wii DS, that was like peak Pokemon because it was like,
도시 악몽급으로
you could do so much with your
현상.
Pokemon in those days.
본 적은 없어도
There was like Pokemon
들어본 적은
Ranch,
있지.
and there was Pokemon Stadium, and I think there were like, I don't know, there's just so many different things that you could go and trade your Pokemon data to. And it was always really fun. Oh. Yeah. Are they still doing that? I know that they have, like, they still do the 2 versions, and then that, like, determines what the main legendary is of the game. I haven't been too into Pokemon as of late. I've kind of, like, tried dabbling in some of the recent games, but I've gotten more sucked into some other things. I've been kind of on a little bit of a Final Fantasy binge as well.
백야 흑주 이후
Kind of really
전
getting into
도시적으로
that.
발생하고 있는 이상현상
So.
말이야.
Yeah. I know they're still doing the different versions. Ah. Oh, through Pokebank and online services. Yeah, that makes sense.
확실히 빈도는 낮아도
Yeah.
무작위의 사람들이 괴물로 변하고 있고 각각의 개체마다 처리조차 쉽게 감당이 안 되는 사건.
Oh, yikes.
알아. 처음 발생한 뒤틀림 현상인 피아니스트로 인해 구구골목 거주민의 8알이 사망했지.
Yeah.
너무 갑작스럽게 발생한 일이라 하나협회에서 뒤늦게 특색 중 한 명을 바로 투입했다고
Yeah,
들었어.
I actually always got both versions of the game. Like, I think, like back in the day. Like, I have all of the versions of like the Ruby. Like, I have. Actually, no, wait. My brother, I think, my brother and sister. One of the 2 have Ruby and Sapphire, and then I have Emerald. And then there's and it's kind of crazy.
맞아. 아직까지 뒤틀림이 발생하는 원인에 대한
I am-
마땅한 단서도 없어.
I'm a little bummed out that they don't have a way. Like, I thought it was really neat that to a certain extent, you could take your Pokemon from like Red or Blue, and you could take them all the way to, I think, like through different trades and methods of like moving around cartridges. I'm pretty sure you could take like a Pokemon from like Red or Blue all the way to some of the DS games, maybe the 3DS games. I can't remember. Can't remember if you could get them into the 3DS games or not. But then it's like, I don't know. So some of them aren't even in some of the newer ones. Which, I mean, I understand. That's a lot of Pokemon. That's like a ton, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, man. Yeah. And then they moved over to Switch, and again, I get it. The 3D models, it takes a lot more to do, and there's like, again, it's like that's like Shin Megami Tensei has so many demons that you can't even like that have been in 2D games and haven't gotten any kind of appearance in a 3D game up to this point, and so I think it's a similar kind of. Oh yeah. I think it's like a similar kind of thing where it's just like there's only so many resources you could put into making thousands of monsters and then making them all unique. But
단서라 해봤자
Yeah,
엘사였던
still,
로보토미사의 증발과 그곳의 둥지를
it'd be
기점으로
nice.
발생한 백야 흑주 정도니까.
I mean, like, they got that Pokemon Bank. Be one way to move things around.
그런데
But now I think, yeah, they
치바에서
recently
판단하기를
discontinued the
도서관이
3DS
뒤틀림 현상의 열쇠
online
중 하나라는
servers.
추측을 하고 있어.
동료에게 듣기로는 자기가 맡던 치안 구역에 위험 요소는 없었는데
Kinda sucks.
갑자기 거주민의
but-
몸이 뒤틀리면서 네발 짐승처럼 바뀌었다고 했어. 다행히
Oh man,
한 자릿수
you're telling
정도의
me, man.
사상자선에서
I
처리할 수
am
있었지만
fully with you on that.
그리고 식당 종업원이 돌연 식인 샌드위치?
What the?
그런 괴물로 바뀌었다고도 들은 적 있어.
스바의 치안 유지에
Yeah.
뒤틀림 현상은 확실히 존재하는 위험.
I've
도서관이 그 단서가 될 수
I
있다는
feel
거구나.
like I'm kind of hoping this starts happening. I've noticed that it seems like Sega announced a whole bunch of AA games of some properties that like they could potentially be AA. Like they had the Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. I think it was like they kind of looked AA when they were showing them, and I think that's the way we get back to that, is if studios start making more of those games. Because like I'll have to admit, I get a little fatigued when I'm like, there's so many games that I've been waiting for, and it's been like 5 years, 6 years, and it's because they're like putting like they're like trying to make sure that you can see like each individual freckle on someone's face, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, at a certain point it's like I just want a good game. You know, like the technology's neat and all, but it's just, I don't know, I think the novelty's kind of worn off on me a little bit, just a little bit.
그거야. 불행 중
And now,
다행으로
like, the cost of that
아직까지는
novelty
공구에서
just
관측된
kind
최초의
of,
뒤틀림인 피아니스트만큼
I don't know, it just
피해가
doesn't feel
막심한
worth it.
객체가 나오지 않았지만 말이야.
Especially because you, like,
아무튼
I mean, I take a game like this, it's got a bunch of, like, this 2D art and everything, and, I mean, I kind of like it. I like the look of it.
곳이 꽤 있어서 높은 등급의 해결사가 배치되지는 않을 테지만.
I think it works out pretty well. Yeah.
이 정도 지원이면
Yeah. Because like everything's doing it, and so it's like it's less of a it's less impressive.
몇 번이고 말했다시피
You know?
난 내
Like
할
you
일을
see
했을
it,
뿐이니까.
like it's like, oh, this game looks lifelike, but every game looks lifelike. So it's like, okay, cool. This game looks really detailed. So were like the last 10 games that came out. They're all pretty detailed. You know? When everyone's super, no one is. Yes. Every game has become super, and now it's like, and like you're seeing like games aren't making profits like they should be anymore either. Like you'll have a game, they'll spend billions of dollars on it, and then it'll sell like hotcakes. You know, people just be taking it off the shelves. They barely make a profit. You know? And like, why did they spend so much money making the game at that point? You know?
정말 그런 거야?
That's the question. Why didn't they go with maybe, like they could have even reused assets. Here's something I found out. Like I've realized, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 almost entirely reused assets. That game is incredible. You know, like lots of people will go and complain when a game like goes and reuses stuff.
뭐가?
But like I feel like the biggest example of what you can get out of a game that reuses assets, Yakuza, Marvel 2. Any of the KOF games, okay? Like the KOF games, you look at them, they reuse assets left and right. You know, that's how they have, like, that's how they've gotten up to where they are with KOF. Where they have, like, KOF 15 out now. You know, that's how they were able to go ahead and tell their, like, story through these arcade games, is they reused a bunch of assets and then released the next one. The next chapter in the story. And there's something to be said about that.
저 녀석들이 말한
You
건
know?
말이야. 백이야,
Like, yeah, it sucks to feel like
흑수와
you're getting a bunch of old stuff that you already had in the
이 모든
previous game.
것들이 도서관과 관련
But at the
있는
same
거고.
time, if those same old assets can be taken and repackaged into a completely new product that gives you a new experience, I feel like it's something that I can overlook. You know?
솔직히 난
And sometimes it's
어디
nice, like if you're
있는지
going in like,
모르겠지만
you know, the Yakuza, you really get to learn, you really get to feel and experience Kamurocho. You know?
그렇다면
그렇다면
Like it kind of becomes a little bit. It becomes kind of like a home. You know, you're like, oh yeah, these are the same streets. I know these streets. Yeah, right over here, I know this district. Oh, that's where they used to have the old car place. Oh yeah. Yeah.
백이야,
Really?
흑수처럼 도시 전체를 아우르는 사건은 정말 흔치 않은 사건이야.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of crazy stuff. Just make a game that's fun. You know, maybe give it a good story or something. You know, just give it, like, you give it something that's appealing. You know, and like, if you don't have the money to bilk out on like the most detailed models and like biggest environments, just go and do what you can with level design and with like just you know, make up for not being able to make like an entire world with making level design that makes you feel like you're in a bigger world, or go and make an art style that, you know, makes lower quality assets look amazing. I mean, like Soul Calibur 2, like that game is beautiful even today, in my opinion. You know, that game's amazing. Yeah, yeah. I agree with that.
백야 흑주와 도서관이 관련이 있다고 해서 뭐가 달라지는데?
Give me like one or two paths that I can take, and then you know, I can play that game like half a dozen times, and then, you know, if you want to go make another game, I'll have money left over that I didn't spend trying to get like a $70 game. You know, I'll have money left over, and you know, you can make it quickly. So yeah.
이곳이 도서관이구나. 이런
곧 도서관의 관장이라는 존재가 인사를 할 거야.
엔젤라라고 했었지?
환영합니다, 손님. 전 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다. 이미 알고 계신 것 같지만 말이죠.
우리는 마스와 루루의 책을 회수하러 왔다.
네, 이곳에 있답니다.
도서관에서 원하는 책을 얻거나 자신이 죽고 책으로 환원된다. 인 거지?
네, 그렇습니다. 초대장에 적혀 있는 것처럼요.
Man full of gold and riches is never entertained, but a man that fights through it all. Oh yeah.
벽 보고 이야기하는 것 같아. 마치 기계처럼.
There's definitely truth in that.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Okay, so these are like kind of lower level. Let's see, what should I send? I just built this team, so I think I'll take them in. Let's see what they do. Alright. Oh, catchphrase. Alright. Go. Go with this. Yeah, that's a lot to throw out at once, though. I got a better chance with that. Oh. Yeah. A video game company, some of this. Yeah. I think it just comes with, like... I think it just comes with having boards of directors that don't really understand what product they have. Like, they went ahead and they got into investing in it because they saw, oh, this is making money. But they don't really understand why it made money a lot of the time. Nah. Actually, okay, I think this might be a good one to use. Like, I think what happened, apparently with Yu-Gi-Oh! They finally got someone on the board that was, like, actually a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. And so, like, I think the game's gotten way better as a result of that. From what I heard. My brother plays a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's how I know about certain things with Yu-Gi-Oh! There we go. Oh. Let's see. Okay, that seems a little bit less sporadic. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll have to say that's one of the nice things about playing Kingdom Hearts 3 that I noticed. Like some people, I think someone mentioned this, but you know, yeah, one of the things that's nice about it is that even with like the third game, is that it still feels like you're playing like one of the old PlayStation 2 Kingdom Hearts games. It still feels like you're playing it, you know, just with like the personality and everything that it has. It still has that identity with it, I think, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to using this because I don't know what that's gonna be. Man, okay, Toy Story. Okay, the toy box was like, that was amazing for me because like my favorite Disney movie growing up of like all time was Toy Story. You know, I think like that and Toy Story 2 were just like I love those to pieces. And so it was amazing, especially since I knew that they were originally planning to have Toy Story in Kingdom Hearts, the first one, I think. They couldn't like figure out the Pixar stuff. I was like, oh, that was great. That was amazing. Yeah. I was very happy when I saw that. That was not good. That was not a very good exchange there. Yikes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see. Hope for the best here. That's it. Yikes. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I'm toast. It's all over. Yeah, I'll have to... That was really nice. A lot of the old things they harkened back to in 3. I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. Alright. Yeah, this is all I can do is just do this and hope for the best. Alright. Yep. Yeah, honestly, yeah. That would have been very satisfying. Okay, I can make it through with just these two. Oh snap. Oh wait, okay. Yeah, I think I can do it with these two. Yeah, it killed me when it killed me when it was like the end of the whole thing, and then Sora was just like there with Kairi, and then it was like poof. Like no, Sora, no. Yeah, actually, I might have still been a kid when I played Kingdom Hearts. I'm trying to think. Not sure. I can't. It's like Kingdom Hearts has just kind of always been there in my life, honestly. Like I even like had where my PlayStation 2 it kind of broke down at a certain point, and I didn't have any of the PlayStation consoles for a while. But that was like during the time when Kingdom Hearts was just on like mostly on the DS, and so I was still playing it even during that time where I didn't have a PlayStation, which was just kind of wild because it was like they pivoted to making a bunch of DS games at the exact same time that I didn't have any PlayStation consoles. So, yeah. I get that. I'll do that. Maybe I'm going a little out here, but... Yeesh. I rolled high. Yeah. I think for me it was like, and it was like all the Disney stuff. I'd been, you know, I was watching all of that, you know, all the time on, like, I was watching a bunch of like the VHS tapes. I had all those, so I'd have to rewind them and all that. I was watching all the Disney on that, and then I was also watching a lot of One Piece, I think, and some other anime that they had over on like the 4Kids was dubbing. And those aren't the best dubs, but it gave me a bit of an interest in anime. And so just seeing the character designs and then just everything with Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, I have those all around somewhere. I don't know if I have a VHS player. Yeah. I think my interest fed into playing Kingdom Hearts a bit. Fed into playing it a little bit, but yeah, I definitely kept it going. You know, through all that. It's really neat. I think for me there was a lot of ooh. Why are my guys dying? I was going too soft on these guys. Oh boy. Alright, what am I dealing with here? Okay. 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 Might as well. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah. I watch that every now and then. I think. Yeah, there's something I'd watch every now and then. I didn't have cable for a little while, so there were a lot of things where I would mostly watch it over at relatives' houses sometimes. Let's see, what am I doing with? Yeah. Ah, man. I think I don't know if I've read a little bit of Yu Yu Hakusho. I've read a bit of that. I wanna collect more of that and get through more of it. It seems pretty good. I don't know. I'm trying to think, because sometimes I'll get a lot of a show or a movie like through kind of an osmosis of watching someone else watch it in my family. Like I'll like go over their shoulder. And I know my sister was watching a lot of Rurouni Kenshin, and I ended up watching the live action movie a lot. That I thought was pretty good. I don't know how much. I'm trying to think of how much Rurouni Kenshin I actually watched myself. Yeah. I see. Hey, give me that vibe. I think I might have a volume or two. Yeah. I think once I get a bit more space where I can go and store, some manga. I would really like to. I'd really like to complete my One Piece collection, and then probably like I think Yu Yu Hakusho would be good. Probably I'd like to collect Dragon Ball as well. I really like how the Dragon Ball mangas kind of go together. Yeah. One of my so I didn't get too much into the anime, but Fist of the North Star, I'll have to say is I really loved that. Manga. That's a really good one. Oh. He died. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna have to go all out. Alright. Yep. Fist of the North Star was amazing, like, honestly. Just the... like... the kind of character Kenshiro is, like... It's hard for me to really say. There's just... like, he's... like, the story is just incredible, and Kenshiro's amazing. I just love it. I love every bit of it. Yeah. I think, yeah. He didn't actually say that a whole lot. So can I? That's not, I don't think that's worth trying. This might be worth trying, though. Have you ever played Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise? It was made by the same people that make Yakuza. That was... I really like that game. That felt good to play after reading the series. Shoot. Man. Over 9,000 is such an iconic phrase. I feel like I'd heard about that at one point, but I like totally forgot. Oh no. I wasted everything. Okay. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Who could use it? I think Len could use it. Alright. Seven. No, he is going first. He's definitely going first. No doubt about that. Let's see, who can I mess up the most by doing this? I think this person. Alright. It's really good. It's really good. Yakuza 3 kind of falls off a little bit because there's a lot of blocking. But all the game's stories, including Yakuza 3, like, it doesn't fumble on its story. Its stories are always really good. Even its spin-offs, I think. Judgment, Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. Those are also pretty good. I haven't played Ishin yet. And again, I haven't gotten past Yakuza 3, but I've seen a lot of stuff about its stories in the later games, and I really want to get through Yakuza 3. Part of me is thinking about just playing Yakuza 4. Because, yeah, the blocking is a little intense, but the games are great, seriously. I highly recommend it. Oh yeah. There are a lot of interesting things that happen in Yakuza. Ah. Really messed me up there. Okay, at least they're not all ganging up on him. Why did I roll so low? Okay, I think I will... let's see, I want to try and intercept that guy. Alright, I need something that'll be guaranteed higher, so go for that. Alright. There you go. Kidding me? I'm just having bad luck here. Oh my god, wow, they're taking me to the cleaners. Definitively. Oh boy. Okay, this might be the way to go. Oh. I don't think I played any of those on PlayStation 2. I have played Devil May Cry since it's had its HD collection come out. I actually started with Devil May Cry 4, but then I got into the rest of the series, and it's pretty great. I like it. Tony Hawk. I have a Tony Hawk game on the GameCube. I've been meaning to get around to playing it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But it's been sitting around. I've been thinking about wanting to play it at some point. I did have this one Disney skating adventure game that was kind of interesting. I think it was made by the same people that made Tony Hawk and had a lot of the same underlying systems. That was an interesting game. Yeah, I don't think I didn't actually play any of those games on the PlayStation 2. Oh boy. Yeah. I think it's called Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. And basically, imagine it's like essentially like if you were to like kind of take away like it was kind of like if you took the DNA of Tony Hawk and injected it into Kingdom Hearts, and like the general concept of Kingdom Hearts of like going around to Disney worlds and like doing things and helping people and stuff, but then you stuck that into like a Tony Hawk game and then called it a day. That was essentially what it was. You could also unlock characters like Tarzan, like yeah, you had Tarzan and Woody and yeah. yeah. And I actually, dude, maybe I should play that on stream sometime. That'd be interesting. I actually have it still. We'll see what happens here. Okay, things might turn around. No, I'm not sure if they will or not. I hope they do. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'll put this on Miku here. Yeah. I only have one of these to use. Let's see. What can line over here do? Okay, I can interrupt this guy. Have Miku interrupt this guy. Ah, okay. Yeah, I feel that. Kind of a mixed bag for me myself. This guy's done. There we go. Yeah. Loving retro games, 2000s, loving modern games. Yeah, I think for me, I don't know what I thought. I don't think I consciously thought about it too much when I was younger. I think around when I got into high school, I was doing a lot of older. I think I was starting to play a lot of older games, and then now, yeah, honestly, yeah, we're getting to a point where we're doing things with games and their graphical fidelity that go beyond what the human eye is capable of, which is kind of crazy to think about.
도서관은 백야 흑주가 발생한 곳에 위치해 있어.
Like, I think, like, I don't know, it's like, I think either it's like 4K or 8K the human eye can't perceive, or maybe it's like 1080p, I don't know. There's like a certain resolution that the human eye can't see beyond, and I think we've either gotten close to that or we've surpassed it. And people are still trying to utilize it. And then, yeah. And then I think I've heard there's like a certain frame rate that people can't see beyond either. Like it's like, I don't know, it might be 60, might be the max. I'm not sure, which is interesting. There are apparently some people that can only see in 30 frames per second, which is like actually a thing apparently that I heard about. I don't have any source for that, but I heard that, which I think is really interesting.
그 이후 발생했다는 뒤틀림이라는 것에 대해서는 딱히 할 말은 없어.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy VII looks nice. I'm gonna probably get that like next month maybe. And then oh, new goggles that let you see more than 60 FPS.
뒤틀림에 대한 확실한 정보는 나도 없으니까
That would be hilarious.
짐작은 가지만.
They're like walking around with 3D glasses so you can see in 3D.
뭐야 갑자기?
아까 전에 궁금하다며? 난 로보토미사에서 업무를 보조하던 비서기계였어. 인간과
아.
닮게 만들기 위해 감정을 느끼고 그 감정을 통해 가치 판단을 할 수 있게 설계한 거야.
You have to try this Lobotomy Corporation game at some point. I heard this was kind of a follow-up to it. Though I was a little too interested in this, so I had to. Yes,
비밀리에 태어난 기계였지.
yes. I had to take a moment. I have watched a few Korean drama. Well, yeah, I've watched a few Korean dramas actually. I was like kind of like thinking back on it because again, like I said, there's a lot of things that I will watch that it's just like other people are watching it and I'll jump in, and I do that a lot because yeah, my mom and sister go in. They're like really into Korean dramas, and so they'll watch a lot of them and like seek them out and stuff. And sometimes I'll sit in the living room and just watch them and be like, ooh, yeah, there's some really good things. There's some really good shows that I've watched. Yeah, Vincenzo's one that I remember that I really liked. It was pretty recent that I watched. I think that's one of the Netflix ones. What was I have over on
그런
Netflix?
채로 혼자 100만 년 동안 늘 같은 대본을 읊으며 주어진 계획을 성공시켜야 했어.
Yeah, Koreans make some good stuff.
어느덧 끝날 것 같지 않던 무대는 막을 내리게 되었고, 그리고
그 계획이란 것이 성공한 결과가 백야 흑주였다는 거군.
어떤 미친놈인지 몰라도
Oh.
그 정신 나간 계획 덕분에
Yeah.
도시에서 뒤틀림이라는 지속적이고
Actually,
불규칙한 계획
it's kind of funny.
방법을
So I've been, yeah, you saw me when I was doing my randomizer. I was originally when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, I had the whole collection on PlayStation 5. And so I was originally using PlayStation Remote Play, screen capturing, and then I was playing Kingdom Hearts remotely to get it onto my PC before I had the actual PC versions of the game. Because it's kind of hard to move your PlayStation 5 around, you know, when you got it all hooked up and everything, and it's all, like, set up in a living room. So I was just using a remote play for that. And I did a level 1 critical run like that, and sometimes the lag, it didn't happen all the time, but, you know, it would hit me at, like, the worst times.
괴물은 눈에 보이는
But-
대로 싹 다 죽게 됐지.
Yeah, that's actually how I started with some of the games that were on PlayStation 5. Yeah. I only recently got a capture card too, and I need to figure out how to get that
그리고 말도
set
마라.
up.
처음 발생한 뒤틀림은
I think I got my capture card like a few months ago. I still haven't done anything with it, but I'm thinking it'd be cool to like maybe hook up. It'd be cool to maybe like hook up my PlayStation 3 or my GameCube, play a couple games. Like I have a Third Strike Online edition. I could maybe play a little bit of. It's been a while since I played that.
어느 날 갑자기 발생했으니까.
Ooh. I don't know if they could make a PlayStation 6 and justify it, honestly.
게다가 그냥
Like,
죽이는 것도 아니고
especially with
예술적으로
how-
죽게 됐거든.
Like I think AAA gaming is gonna. I think AAA gaming is gonna plateau where it is right now, honestly. Yeah. I think AAA gaming is going to kind of get stuck where it is, and then, like I have a feeling gaming companies are going to start looking at AA's more. Yeah, I do. I genuinely like. I know you can make games look better. Like you could infinitely make them look better, honestly. Like you could just like keep going and keep improving and making the hardware better and making the worlds bigger and making all that. You could theoretically just keep going into infinity with that. But there comes a point where it becomes impossible to sustain or to like justify, I think. And I think we're starting to get to a point where it's impossible to justify continuing to improve the technology in the way that we have. You know, I think it just comes to a point where it's like what's the justification for doing this? Yeah.
예상보다 놀라지는 않네.
Yeah. Yeah. Because again, let's say you go and make you go and make a PlayStation 6, right? And you make the graphics cards better, you make everything like peak. It's unaffordable, most people can't get it at this point. Because it's like actually got more power than like multiple supercomputers combined. Okay, well maybe that's stretching a little bit, but it's like way more powerful than it has any need to be. Half of the games come on it are just AI upscaled textures. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have games will take decades. You know, the PlayStation 7 coming out by the time anyone has a game ready for your console. You know, if they're gonna go and do anything from scratch, it's just gonna be at the point where there's just like, it's like, why is it being made? Yeah. Yeah. If you want to keep up with it all. That or you need to be really lucky. And like pick things up at just like the right time and like avoid the scalpers and everything. Because oh my god, the scalpers. Oh. Ah. I have quite the amiibo collection, and so I got like I feel like that's where they started getting really bad first, but they've just kind of infected everything else. Now it's impossible to get anything when it comes out. Ugh. and then if you want to, you have to like pay like 3 times the amount. Yeah.
이 책을 쓰도록 해.
Yeah.
내 나름대로 엘사와 뒤틀림 간의 관계를
Having a
정리해봤어.
stable job is very nice.
상황을 보니 가치가 높아 보이네.
Yeah, I finally got myself something full-time. It's one of the reasons why I stream so late sometimes. I've got like these 2 days where I'm up, like if you're in like the Eastern Standard Time zone, which is where I'm streaming from, it's like 2:45 a.m. So I'm working nights, but I have yeah, it's like a full-time 40-hour a week, you know. So yeah. Good to keep yourself busy. Huh? Oh yeah. I've been doing it for about a year, so I'm mostly used to it. It can be really exhausting sometimes because, you know, it's even if you're used to it, sometimes you can you know, this day-to-day life happens, you know. I'm still around a lot of my you know, I'm still living with a lot of my family, and you know, sometimes they need me for things. That's why I'm still around, because you know, my mom needs my help. My brother and sister also, they need me to help them out with some stuff. So but yeah, sometimes it can be kind of hard with that, but yeah, I'll have to say, growing up, you know, when you're an adult, you realize you're just like, man, I had a lot of time back then. It really hits you just how much time you used to have. And yeah, and then you kind of gotta work on this balancing act. It's tough. It's tough. It's not impossible, at least. Man, I feel that. And like the thing that I always like think back to is just like, man, where did all the where did the summers go? They just ended so quickly. Even when you had something more specific you were doing. Like I did an internship one summer over at my dad's workplace, and yeah, it was just like, it just felt like it ended so fast. Yeah. Oh, I can get a third person here. That's nice. What if I should change up? Should give them some better pages. Oh, this gives just... Okay, this is just a basic addition on the slash damage. Man. These are all really good. I have... Oh. I could have sworn I got the other guy's page. Alright. Well. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like it would just be a repeat, and the only thing that would change is that the like back-end stuff would be a lot more they'd be a lot more expensive and intensive to make, just so that maybe if you zoomed in on something it looked a little better. And like all the games would take like twice the amount of time they're already taking now. You know, it's already taking games. It's already taking games like 5 years to a decade to come out. And so by the time the PlayStation, like when the PlayStation 6 comes out, you release a game for that. Realistically speaking, if they keep going the way that they have been, you're not gonna have any games for the PlayStation 6 until the PlayStation 7 is about to come out. Yeah. Or you'll get the PlayStation 6 flooded with games that people will be like, okay, wait, why isn't this on PlayStation 5? You know? That's a good one. You know, I underestimate this one a little bit. I should put that in there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, well, what's the point of ever making the PlayStation 6? And then even the people that own a PlayStation 6, like, I doubt they're gonna really get anything out of it. They'll just like you'll probably have them like staring at it and be like, wait, what does this thing even do? These are just PlayStation 5 games. They all look the same as a PlayStation 5 game. And it just... I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would be worth it. Like, even if it looked like... Even if, like, under the hood, it was, like, 3 times better than a PlayStation 5. You know? It could be 3 times better than a PlayStation 5. And I still doubt that it would really be worth it. That might actually be a good one to use. You're a shield. That's quite literally a shield. Okay. Yep. You know, when I got the PlayStation 5, we had to be like, we had to stare at that page for the chance to get it. I was one of the lucky few that was able to get through the sea of scalpers and get it early on. I think it was launch, yeah. Barely. But yeah, not only was it expensive, it was also just like hard as hell to get, and then it was like you basically couldn't put any games on it originally. I mostly got it just because I didn't have a PlayStation 4. That's the main reason why I got it. And I got a lot more out of it, it feels like, than a lot of people did that already had a PlayStation 4. Because again, I was like, oh, well, okay, finally I can go play Kingdom Hearts 4 now, and Kingdom Hearts 3, and I can go and play all these. I can go and start playing a bunch of the Yakuza games because I don't think they were on PC at the time. A bunch of them. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of things to go play on PlayStation 5 because I didn't have PlayStation 4. But yeah. Yeah, it was hard. God. Again, I hope it's not the end of the PlayStation 5's life cycle. I'm not ready for the PlayStation 6. I'm not ready for it. I don't know why I went for those two first. Bleed's nice. I don't even know why I'm not looking at the... Yeah. Yeah, man. They got him on so many things. They always have him so busy. I know. Like, it's crazy. I should be getting more Slash-related stuff. I don't know what I'm doing here. Well, it's just +1, so it's really... eh. I'm probably getting a little hyped up over nothing on that. Yeah, probably 2 of them. Yeah, I think that's good. Question is, how much of it is weed? How much of it is sleep deprivation? Well, the happy teddy bear. I hope he's a very happy teddy bear. So, alright. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't know what that's about. We'll do this. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Ah. Oh, well, it's a... Oh. I see. I see how this works. Oh. Okay, so interesting thing. I actually have a bit of interest in getting into game development myself. And so I have some things. I do have some things. I am still kind of working on trying to develop them, kind of as far as like the overall idea and everything. But I do have ideas. And I will say Versus 13 very much has given me an idea of kind of a vibe. Like kind of like a world. I like the world of Versus 13 a bit in Final Fantasy 15. But let's see. Man, the premise. Okay. I need to think about it. Think about it a little bit. Okay. I'm just realizing how many low-cost things I can do with these guys. I mean, it works. Actually, wait. What am I doing? What am I doing with this person? Okay, all of these are single attacks. This guy can only do one on that, so if I just... it's probably better if I do this. Yeah, probably better. Okay. Why did I do that? Okay, so... Yes, I got a few different things, because I've got... There's like even different genres I want to kind of look at. So... I'm trying to think of which one I should talk about. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, I just go for this, and then, okay, that's like an instant kill. I just hammer him with what I can, so I'm probably gonna die if I don't do something. Okay. Yeah, let's try to take care of this real quick. Wait, why did I put... She staggered. What am I even thinking? Okay. Yeah, I just have to go for it. There we are. Oh my god. Okay. After I saw that trailer, I was just like, okay, this is amazing. I want to see this. And... You know, I'd say I do enjoy a lot of aspects about Final Fantasy 15, but I am very disappointed that there was not more to do in city kind of situations, like Somnus, I think it was the name of the city. Insomnia. Yeah, there wasn't more to go and do in that city. Like, you barely were in it until like the very end. And then yeah. He's got that vibe about him, Noctis. But yeah, I wish there was more stuff that I could have done in like a city kind of situation.
이번에도 전달할 책이
Yeah.
산더미야 말쿠트.
And
전에 제가 이야기했죠.
yeah.
이번이 세 번째 삶이라고.
아, 그렇지. 예전에 너에 대해 생각해 본다고 했었나? 최근 엔젤라도 그러던데. 혹시
But
로보토미 코퍼레이션과 관련이 좀 있는 거야?
yeah. I really enjoy, like, I think my favorite part of Final Fantasy 15 though was the road trip part. They have a lot going on with that.
조금 정도가 아니에요.
I can't lie though. I would like to see more city.
지휘부서를 맡은 AI였어요.
AI? 인공지능?
So yeah, I think that was one of the cool things about all the Final Fantasy Versus 13 stuff for me. Was just like you had all this you had this guy that was just like summoning these swords and blocking all these bullets, and then he was just like zipping between buildings with his sword. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. That's kind of the vibe that first one gave. Honestly, I'm really... Like, there's so much to it. Like, there's all this stuff with, like, Stella and everything, and... Yeah. Man. Oh! Okay, I know the perfect one to go ahead and talk about a little bit. This one, this idea is still, Okay, I'll get through the story here, like the visual novel story part here. But okay. I thought of the perfect one to talk about. This one's a little bit more of a general idea. I don't know if it'll, like, I'm kind of like 50-50 on where it'll fit and like everything. It might just wind up being its own standalone thing. I'm not sure. It's kind of designed to be flexible. and I've talked about it a bit with my friend. So I'll get through this.
장안을 이렇게 많이 여겼나 싶어서 가슴이 철렁했다. 그러면 머리에서 당장 내일 쳐들어와도 이상하지 않거든.
머리라면
Alright.
도시를 관리하는 기관을 말씀하시는 건가요?
그래, 그 머리. 평소에 뭘 하나 싶어도 일을 할 땐 빠르고 철저하다고 들었거든.
천연덕스러우시네요. 전 나름 진지한 이야기라고 생각했는데.
아, 미안. 워낙 이런저런 일을 겪다 보니 머릿속의 우선순위가 좀 바뀌어서. 그렇다고 말쿠투 네 말을 무시한 건 아니야.
I have to say this
기분
game's kind of
나빴다면
interesting,
사과할게.
seeing some of the interactions, and then also
참 특이한 성격이네요.
this is really
이렇게 생각하는
it's really messed up city.
나름 생존
You just like learn more
전략이라서
about it.
그렇고, 로보토미사의 지휘
like,
부서를
oh.
맡고 있었다고?
Yeah, I'm gonna
맞아요. 제가 이래봬도
I'm gonna have to play
역사를
with
담당하고
Automate
있잖아요.
Corporation at some point.
그래서 제 역사부터 다시 더듬었어요. 들어주실래요?
너무 길고 복잡한 건 좀
이런 분위기에선 당연히 들어줘야 하는 거 아닌가요?
그걸 알면서 왜 물어? 그냥 말해. 어차피 내가 들을 걸 알고 있네.
I think these are like super long,
그렇네요.
so.
전 결함이 있는 채 로보토미에서
음.
지휘부서를 담당하라는 일을 받았어요. 깨어나자마자 무작정 일을 부여받은 거예요.
Ah,
지금까지의 자신이 누군지도 모르는데
oh my.
과거에 매듭짓지 못한 아픔과 후회가 가슴이 미어 터질 정도로 가득 차 있었죠. 그렇게 로보토미사에서 전 망가진
아.
것처럼 반인륜적인 일을 해왔어요. 하지만 제가 해야 할 일이었으니
Okay.
의문을 품지 않았어요.
Oh, state the setting. Okay. Oh, like that. Okay.
소명인 것처럼 느꼈거든요.
So
막연하게
yeah, maybe I'll go
이게
ahead and I'll
능력이
just go with it.
부족해서 일이 꼬인다고
Yeah.
생각했어요.
Yes, yeah. Before I get to the end of the cutscene here. Okay, so basically, I don't have a whole lot of like character names figured out necessarily. Mostly, like I have roles figured out. I have a couple names. Like I know the should I? Okay. Like the name of like it's supposed to be kind of a bit more mystery detective focused. And the main character, I came up with. I was kind of jumping around between names, but his name is Godot Clue, like got a clue. a little punny, but you know, I'm a Ace Attorney fan, so I you know, you can see where that comes from. But anyway, the basic idea of it, I guess, is kind of so one of my things is that yes. So yeah, one of my big things, like Final Fantasy Versus 13 has kind of gotten me really interested in the idea of kind of a more modern setting fantasy type of thing. And I would like to really kind of experiment with that and maybe like build like a whole bunch of like a whole big interesting world out of that. Which I actually have an idea of a fighting game that would really explore into that, kind of taking a World Warriors kind of approach to it, like Street Fighter. You know, where you get like people from all over the world just competing in a tournament. But I'll get to that later. That's that's something else entirely. Yeah, with the detective game, it's kind of gonna. I'm kind of playing around with how I want it to be. I've jumped around between a couple different ideas for the genre, even. Yeah. Oh yeah. But essentially, like it's gonna be have like fantasy elements and magic and stuff, and it's gonna have this detective that he like the main thing that I know is that, you know, it might be a little cliche, but he's gonna have like this conspiracy that he's going to need to uncover in this big city that he'll be in. And I'm not sure if I want it to be kind of more like a Yakuza style or like an JRPG or Resident Evil type of thing. I'm not sure about that. That's still kind of up in the air. I'm kind of leaning maybe towards an RPG. I don't know. I'll think about it. But you know, you're gonna have to like the big one of the kind of antagonistic forces is actually going to be his mentor, because he's gonna have originally been like a police detective type of person. And okay, yeah, I think it's like my idea is kind of it's gonna be like kind of basic. It's gonna be like basic kind of mana, but it's gonna be kind of like you can kind of use it as a resource and as like a thing to kind of create things out of. So like say, you know, like if a character can't use magic, they could go ahead and like say maybe go over to the store and buy a bunch of bullets for a pistol that takes like, you know, a bunch of like fire bullets or something. I don't know. I haven't. It's not fully thought out, but you know, yeah, you could like you go and like, you know, you could go and create things with magic. So like, you know, like okay, I go and buy a fire bullet. Now I can go ahead and shoot. I have a few rounds of fire I can shoot out of my gun here. Blam blam. You know, that kind of thing, like kind of like an enchantment sort of thing. I guess it's not too different from enchanting. So, you know, that's one of the things that I do kind of want to use as a mechanic with the main character, is that he's gonna kind of use different, you know, whichever direction I decide to take the gameplay. I want there to be something where like he has different kinds of bullets that he can use in his gun for different types of things. I'm still thinking about motive per se. Like that's one of the tricky things to figure out, because it's like how do you create a like I need to figure out how to, because he's the way that he's supposed to be kind of like this mentor for the he's a former mentor for the main character. That's kind of the idea that I want for him. You know, he's a mentor gone bad. That's kind of gone and like, you know, so it's gonna kind of create where the main character is a little disillusioned at the very beginning. You know, he's gonna be a little cynical and kind of like, yeah, probably more strategic and calm. You know, maybe even a little in denial is kind of what I would think of. Maybe a little delusional to some degree. You know, like, oh, you know, it's perfectly fine for me to take these bribes. Oh, you know, this is just how things run. You know, that sort of deal. There's a bit of Yakuza that would be influencing me too, I think, as well. So.
그리고 삐뚤어진 노력으로 다른 사람을 사지로 몰았어요. 남에게 투정 부리듯 강요만 하면서.
That's the thing. I've been thinking, like, that's one thing I'm thinking about, you know. Yeah, you have to, like, that's one of the most important things with a villain like that, is that you need a, like, there has to be a reason why they were respected in the past, and there has to be a reason why they had a downfall, and there has to be a reason why people might even be blind to them having had a downfall, to where they're still able to continue on in their current position and be corrupt. So yeah, it's stuff that I haven't totally, this is something I haven't totally figured out, but yeah, it probably would be, it's probably something I should do, because it's like, how would you go from being a noble detective to like taking bribes and like looking the other way? That kind of thing, you know, like to the point where you're like, to the point where someone who looks up to you just like goes and totally leaves and starts his own thing, but it's just kind of like depressed.
상당히 골치 아팠겠구만. 영문도 모르고 일을 하라고 했으니.
Oh. I haven't thought about him actually getting betrayed by any friends. I have been thinking that he is gonna, like, there's gonna be maybe like a couple characters. Like, he's gonna need people to go and drag him out of his slump, I guess. But that's gonna be the main thing, is that the main character, his main conflict, I think, is going to be, like, his... Like, he's not going to trust people, and he's gonna be in a bit of a slump. You know? Oh, like a Riku situation. Honestly, I feel like the main character would be a lot closer to a Riku situation. He'd be a lot more cynical than he'd be cynical enough, I think. I don't think he would totally go into that, but yeah. yeah.
돌아왔다고 해야 할까요? 자연이 떠올랐어요.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you think of like a character that, like, you know, like they go into something, they've got all these bright ideas and they're like really optimistic about stuff, but then it's just like all the people, like the person you respect the most just totally goes back on his ideals. You know? I mean, honestly, in a sense, you're gonna be starting after he's already lost, because I mean, you know, he's lost faith in everything that he's like. He's gonna be coming from a point where he's just kind of lost faith in like the entire system and everything, and like everything that he looked up to and wanted to be. You know, kind of like if you think of, that's kind of, I haven't actually seen it yet, but like what I've heard a bit about the current season of Invincible, where Mark's kind of had to deal with the fallout of like Omni-Man being like this evil conqueror instead of the superhero that he thought he was.
지금이 세 번째 삶이라면 로보토미아에서의 삶은 두 번째 삶이에요.
So.
그리고
But yeah, I mean,
로보토미아에서
you know,
일하던 중
it makes sense to lose
제
at some
안의
point.
감정이 폭발하며 첫 번째 삶이 떠올랐죠. 내가 저지른 실수와
not sure.
잘못들 그리고
Not sure.
후회.
I guess I'll have to see as I like get a little bit more figured out on it.
왜 제가 노력에만 집착하는지 알았어요. 누군가에게 인정받고 싶을 뿐이었죠.
Because yeah, it's probably like, as far as its setting goes, it's probably mostly going to be contained within maybe like a city or two, maybe. I'll just say that's one thing I like about the Yakuza games, is that they managed to put a lot. They managed to fit a lot inside of a single city.
내가 이만큼 노력하니까 나는 쓸모 있다고. 전 누군가에게 기대야만 설 수 있는 사람이었어요. 그렇게 제 안에 응어리를 쏟고 나서야 매듭이 풀릴 수 있었죠.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like I feel like the way this story is gonna start out, it's like the you're already in the dead patch of some where there once were sunflowers and roses. All the sunflowers and roses died. There's a nice little green patch maybe somewhere that, you know, this may be a little promising. You just gotta get nudged into that direction, and that's gonna be most of the that's what I think is gonna be the main character's arc, is kind of getting nudged over to the nice green patch and away from the dead flowers to something a little nicer.
두 번째 삶에서 첫 번째 삶에 구원을 받은 거예요.
그러니까 잘못을 저질러서 죽었고 그게 굉장히 후회스러웠는데 어쩌다 부활해서 일을 하다 보니 그 응원.
I guess if you think about it, it's kind of like starting it over at. It would be kind of like starting the story right in the middle, right in the middle of the Empire Strikes Back arc, like right after like you've had all the fallout and everything. That's kind of almost what it is, because it's like yeah, main character is gonna start off just like he just doesn't have any he's lost his spark, you know. He's like just totally disillusioned with everything. Maybe a little distant with it. Maybe a little distant with people that look up to him or he's friends with. You know, his like the person that he's like seen and looked up to is just like, oh yeah, yeah. That's kind of gonna be the idea.
간단하게 말하자면
Yeah,
그러네요.
he's gonna start off probably pretty closed off because he's already gonna be like right after he's just been totally betrayed and he's like, you know, maybe not right after because he's had like time to like get away from it all and like separate himself. But yeah.
잠깐, 다 그럴 수 있다고 쳐. 도시는 도시니까.
Yeah.
근데 누가 널 되살린 거야? 그냥 단순히 깨달음을 얻게 하려고?
그럴 거예요. 제가 못다 푼 한을 쏟을 수 있도록, 제가 구원받을 수 있도록 말이죠. 입은 삐뚤어졌어도 말은 똑바로 해야지, 말코트.
아 깜짝이야. 뭐야 갑자기 튀어나오고. 다 듣고 있었어?
I haven't thought about that yet. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay, I can think of it a little. I haven't thought about having romance in it yet, or not.
너를 구원하기 위해서가 아니야. 그 사람은 자신만이 구원받기 위해서 그 짓을 한 거지. 넌 나한테 이용당한 게 아니야.
Oh.
그 사람의 자기 만족을 위해 너희들이 이용당한 거지. 더 이상 못 들어주겠네. 엔젤라. 이만 잠들어줘야 할 것 같아. 왜 그런 표정이야? 너희가 그토록 원하던 휴식일 텐데.
그렇게 둘 순 없어요. 우리가 지금까지 무엇을 위해 노력해왔는데.
Yeah, just kind of had. Yeah, there was the romance that was just kind of there.
노력이라 할
There was like, oh, Noctis, you got a girlfriend, and Noctis was just like, yes, I have a girlfriend. I want to see her, and then you go see her, and then she dies, and then you're just like, what?
네가 우리의 빛을 가져가는 걸 손 놓고 보고만 있을 것 같아?
우리의 빛이라고?
우리는 널 따르는 게 아니야.
그래, 넌 잘난 그 사람을 따르고 있는 것이겠지.
의미가 사라지도록 두지 않겠어.
역시 내 편은 하나도 없네.
그리 쓸쓸히 생각하지 마. 내가 너와 함께 서줄 테니. 진짜 비나, 넌 이것도 그자가 초래한 결과겠지.
Oh,
난 그자가 불러온 모든
Man.
것을 긍정할 뿐이다.
that's one of the things that kills me about Final Fantasy 15 is just that there's so much stuff
눈물 한 방울
that
떨고
they
있을 거야.
wouldn't put in like books and movies, but never actually made it into the game.
네가
I have very
힘든
complicated
삶을
feelings about Final Fantasy 15.
엔젤라, 욕망의 눈이 멀은 기계야. 네가 이래서는 안 되는 것이다.
되고 안 되고는 내가 선택해. 언제까지 로보토미에 얽매여 있으려고? 넌 네가 누구였는지, 어떻게 살고 싶은지. 내 삶은 인류를 구원하기 위해서. 그래서 기꺼이 목숨을 바칠 수 있었던 거야. 바보 같기 짝이 없어.
또 한 번 폭풍이 휩쓸고 갔군.
제 첫 번째 삶과 두 번째 삶
예.
모두 사람들을 구하기 위해 바쳤어요.
Yeah, yeah.
그리고 전
Like,
아직도 변함없고요.
yeah, when you play Final Fantasy VII or like honestly any of the Final Fantasy VII media that I've played or consumed,
모든 걸 참고 견딘 거라고요.
it feels like a nice full experience. You know, you don't feel like you're missing out too much. You know, you don't feel like you're like lost or anything. Like, take this from someone that went and like watched Advent Children, all right, as a kid. I was like, oh, these fight scenes are cool. You know, and then I went ahead and I played Final Fantasy VII, the full thing, and I was like, I recently played that. I was like, oh yeah, this game's really good. This is like a whole, you know, the whole thing, the whole story and everything. It was great. It was great. Like, this is part of me that's just like, man, I could have left it at this. It's pretty good. But then like Remake was great. I still have to go play Crisis Core, and then Rebirth. You know, yeah, I've heard Rebirth is supposed to be a full thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I think like what happened with me was
나야 자세한 속사정을 알지 못하니까.
I already like I was, you know,
뭐니 해도
I play Kingdom Hearts, you know, in case you didn't know.
네가 진심으로 그걸 원했다면 내가 무슨 말을
But
하든 소용이 있겠나 싶기도 하고.
you know, I saw Cloud in that and I was like, oh wow, Cloud's really cool. And then I found out there was a movie with that was Advent Children. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy, you know, played a little bit. You know, I've got a little bit. It's like kind of like Crystal Chronicles stuff like that. Yeah. And then like there's this Advent Children movie. I was just like, oh hey, that's Cloud. It's Sephiroth. Oh, okay, this seems like a cool movie. And you know, like I've heard a lot of people have their complaints about Advent Children, but I'm not gonna lie, it was actually like my favorite movie for the longest time, just because like it was just so I thought it was just so cool. You know, I really liked it. I thought the soundtrack was amazing. Like the all the fight scenes were just burned into my head. Even now, I watched that movie so many times.
다 주세요.
I think I have it on DVD.
잠시 생각할 시간이
And it was just,
필요하니까요.
it was one of those movies I just like watch and then just kept rewatching.
그래 보이네. 숨 좀 돌리고 있으라고.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
그리고 다음엔 괜히 존댓말 쓰지 말고 편하게 말해도 돼.
Yeah, I just liked it. I had a good time watching it, and I had a good time watching it repeatedly. I think I watched it with my friends too. Yeah, I think I have the DVD. I have it somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately, I never got around to watching Advent Children complete when it got released when it was having the reruns through the theaters recently. Never got to see it. Never got to see it when they were rerunning it through the theaters. I haven't been out to the movie theaters for a while. Ah. Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that. Got another friend. There's a third level to this. Alright. Let's check this out. Oh. Oh. That might be a good thing to take a look at. Oh, did you hear apparently the you know in Final Fantasy VII Remake the three whispers that you fight, I think, yeah, that's what they're called. The three guys you fight before you go and face off against Sephiroth. That is Kadaj and his crew apparently. That's apparently Kadaj and his buddies. Yeah. I always forget about the other two, Laz and Yazoo. I always forget their names, but yeah. That was crazy when I found out about that.
그렇습니다, 부장님. 산과 줄리안은
Yeah.
귀환하지 못했습니다.
Yeah.
추가 지원을 요청합니다.
이사도라.
Like, that has to be like the craziest thing to do with the remake. And the thing is, since I've been able to play through the original Final Fantasy VII, it's surprising, like the amount that. Again, I'll have to actually play Rebirth, but it's like it seems simultaneously massively changed, but then also surprisingly faithful in a lot of ways. Yeah. I think it's a nice way to handle a remake. You can see it. You can see it.
도서관은 거래를 제시할 뿐입니다.
There's things.
부회부에 영향을 끼치지도 않으며 오직 들어간 자들만을 대상으로 보상과 벌을 집행합니다.
I've been hearing some very interesting. Oh. Shoot, I don't remember that line. Is that a newer one, or I don't know, again, because it's like I don't remember necessarily everything. Okay. And a remake when Red 13 had visions of OG ending, he said, "This is what will happen if we fail." Ah. Yeah. And I mean, I could totally see the original being considered a bad timeline, because you have Aerith dies, and then like the geostigma, that was kind of difficult for them to deal with. You know, like I don't know. Maybe if they save Aerith, they can stop the whole geostigma thing. Because the thing is that again, like original one, yeah, the OG, like I think Midgar basically gets destroyed. I think like they're able to save the world, but it still hit hard. Things still get hit hard anyway. So I could see them looking at it as being a bad yeah. yeah, I'll find out if I go play it. I've seen some spoilers though, so don't worry. You haven't hit me on any spoilers that I haven't seen yet. Thankfully. But yeah, I've been trying to keep the spoilers to a minimum, to say the least. I've been trying. It's hard, there's a lot. People are talking about it like crazy. Yeah. It's like, it's really hard for me to stay away from things too, because like if someone's like, oh, hey, look at this thing, and I'm just like, well, I'm kind of interested, oh shoot, what's this? I can't help myself. I have no one to blame but myself for that. Yeah. I saw an interesting theory that I saw an interesting theory that apparently and this came from them saying that they had another limit break for Cloud and Sephiroth. But I've heard a theory that they're gonna try to bring back they're gonna try to bring young Sephiroth into this somehow or something, or they'll like bring in an alternate timeline good Sephiroth, which is interesting to think about, or maybe not even necessarily a good Sephiroth, but a Sephiroth that's opposed to Genova. So, like overtly opposed. And then they just end up fighting afterwards. Be interesting. Yeah, apparently they had a limit break, all animated and everything, for Cloud and Sephiroth in Rebirth, but it never got used in the actual. It never got used because it didn't fit any of the bosses that they had them fight. He's nuts. I need to play more Ever Crisis. I started playing it, but then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go play OG FF7. And then I played OG FF7. And I've been jumping between, I've been playing a bit of Project Sekai and some, like, kind of jumping into Grand Blue every now and then when I have time on my phone, and then occasionally a little bit of Fate. So I've been a little bit away from Ever Crisis, but I've been thinking about getting back to that. It's sitting there on my app screen, and it's like I am getting notifications. It's just like, oh hey, here's a thing. I was about to start playing it again when I was like really close to opening it up again once they added Yuffie. I'm thinking next month. Oh, I'm thinking I'll probably buy it next month. I'm thinking because yeah, my sister's birthday is next month, and she loves Zack. She played through like Zack is her son. She played through the remake, and then she played Crisis Core. She tried to play 7. She probably needs help getting some graphics mods because she wasn't really able to see the backgrounds and stuff. But yeah, I was thinking about, since her birthday's next month, I'll go ahead and buy it, and then I'll also have that available to me, I guess. So, yeah. So I'll probably be buying it next month. I don't know if I'll jump right into it or not, but I see. I think so too. It was really funny. People like anytime, like I see people go ahead and say like, oh, this game has like a Kingdom Hearts story, and I'm just like sitting there just like, is that a bad thing? You're making me want to go play this game. That sort of thing. Like people are just like, oh, Tekken 8, that story goes straight into the Kingdom Hearts realm, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm listening. I think they were like saying it as like a put down or something. It's just like, was Kingdom Hearts mentioned? So. Yeah, I know I like the original. I liked remake, and so I'm sure Rebirth is gonna be really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's just another Monday. Like I've looked a little bit into some of the Type Moon stuff lore, some of the Type Moon lore. It's like, okay, if you think Kingdom Hearts lore is all over the place. Oh boy. Kingdom Hearts isn't that bad. People just like to bully it for some reason. I don't know why.
그렇다면 자네는 뒤틀림과의 불확실한 접점을 빌미로 복수를 행하거나 지금 순간에도 사육제 같은 조직은 버젓이 대낮에 사람들의 내장을 씹어먹고 브레멘 음악대는 사람들을 뜯어내서 예술품으로 만들어 산채로 길가에 전시하고 있어. 게다가 이것보다 더한 미친놈들이 도시에 흐르고 있지. 우리는 그런 도시의 어둠으로부터
알고 있습니다.
스바이의 경구가 뭐지?
당신의 방패입니다.
우리는 의뢰자의 방패가 되어줘야 하는 거야. 방패를 스스로 내리지는 말라고. 나가보게.
Yeah.
예.
Man. Yeah. It's just that.
예.
Like, I've seen so many other things. Like, there's things that have like the craziest timelines and like the craziest story beats, and like they just totally fly under the radar. Like, have you seen the Zelda timeline? Have you seen that? They shouldn't even try to connect those games together. Like I think it got to the point where they were just like, oh, Breath of the Wild. Okay, yep, this takes place so far in the future that this timeline doesn't even matter. You can just assume everything happened. Yeah.
아니요. 아직 새로운 초대장은 없습니다.
Yeah. It just got to the point where Nintendo was just like, screw it, we're making the next game take place so far in the future that it just doesn't matter anymore.
도서관의 위험도는 현재 어떻지?
아직은 도시 전설이지만 새로운 보고가 갱신될 때마다 위험도가 소폭 상승하고 있습니다.
그런 건가? 뒤틀림의 책이라. 이런 식으로 악물고는 배기지 못할 미끼를 던져놓고 배를 불려갔던 거군.
Yeah. You just have to be like, again, I think the main thing with Kingdom Hearts
덕분에 일이 수월해졌어.
is that,
뒤틀림에
again,
대한
you just
책은
play it in release
지금까지
order and
누구도
you
못
just take the
봤었다.
game at face value. You don't like try to like, you don't overthink it. It's just like, you know, like yeah, this guy might be a Sora, this guy might be a Xehanort, but they're not exactly a Sora and a Xehanort. They're still their own character and they serve their own purpose in the narrative. So you just kind of look at them as their own thing. Yeah. Again, it's easy to like overcomplicate things for yourself and just be like, you know, just looking too far into things.
지금 상황에서 필요한 것을
I mean, the thing is that it never really does anything to like totally break its lore or anything. Like it's pretty consistent, I would say. You know, even when people are like, oh, the nobodies aren't supposed to feel anything, it's like, even in Chain of Memories, they're like having emotional outbursts and stuff. You know? You can tell, like, from Chain of Memories that it's like, oh, well, that's not true. You know, if you're playing through it. And then, like, I don't get why people are like, oh, there's only supposed to be one Keyblade wielder. I mean, like, Riku had his own Keyblade in the first one. You know? And then, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
그 말대로입니다.
I'm sure compared to those, like, Kingdom Hearts is just like... Because for the most part, Kingdom Hearts is pretty linear as far as, like, its story and everything goes. I think the only time they really had time travel really be a huge thing, they've had people jump forward a lot. And then they've had other characters jump into the past that deal with current characters, but they didn't really change or affect anything. And then you had Sora jumped back in time, but he did not interact with his previous self or any of his adventures at all in the slightest. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like you didn't have any like weird paradoxal stuff or anything like, oh, Sora went and like did this that changed everything. You know, like nothing changes. Like everything that happened in the first Kingdom Hearts game is still the same. You know, all the events of the first Kingdom Hearts game have not changed at all. You know, other things you have time travel, it's like, oh, well, X character, he went back right before the first game and he moved a rock. So, you know, like, the main character didn't step in that position, and so something totally different happened during this cutscene, or something like that. Kingdom Hearts doesn't do that at all. It's just like Sora just went to the past and then went into a place completely isolated from his original adventure, never interacted with him, never interacted with anyone he interacted with on his original adventures, and just did like did something totally on its own. You know? Yeah.
더구나 책을 바로 만들어낼 수 있으셨다니 그냥 전부 왕창 만들어두면 되지 않습니까?
내가 알고 있는 것에 대해서만 책을
Like, I think the only thing I can really fault
다시
Dream Drop
편하려면
Distance on is
시간이
its reliance on flashbacks. And that's really not too bad. That's like really the only thing. Yeah.
그런 거군.
And that's not even a time travel issue. That's
내
just
일을 도와주는
putting
대신에
things in a weird
협력을
order.
해줄게. 너무 귀찮게는 굴지 마.
It's only for that game that they do that.
예, 제가 엔젤라님의 일을 도와드리는 것뿐인데 엔젤라님께서 신경 쓰이게 해서는 안 됐죠?
잘 풀릴 것 같아?
스바이의 부장 정도면 다음 단계론 충분해. 정보의 가치가 차원이 다를 거야.
Yeah, yeah.
현장도 오랜만이군.
Yeah, I think
자네도 그렇지 않은가?
I think people kind of notice some of the sillier things about like, oh, hey, look, Sora's heart is basically like a hotel, or oh, hey, look at how many Xehanorts there are, and then people started memeing about it, and then those memes kind of leaked out into the general public, and then freaked a few people out. But yeah, I mean, it's like, again, a lot of people's like, I feel like a lot of people's view on Kingdom Hearts and its story is kind of just gathered from exaggerations and hyperbole. So, yeah.
네, 그렇습니다.
Yeah. It's like it's the Final Fantasy X Titus laugh. It's like, okay, yeah, that was like one laugh, you know. It would be it's like the same sort of thing. Like if everyone were to go and discount the first Devil May Cry game because of Dante's voice crack. I think it's funny, but it's still a pretty emotional scene. But like Final Fantasy, like. Yeah, Devil May Cry, the first one, is an incredible game, and I think, despite its position as the first game in the series and being a little, like, not being as crazy with, like, all the styles and everything as you get, like, 3 onward, I think it's incredible, and I think, like, its atmosphere and everything is amazing, but, yeah, it's got that funny voice crack, and no one trashes it because of that, but, yeah, you get the Titus laugh, I mean, man. I still don't think those quite get hit as hard as Kingdom Hearts, though, at the end of the day. But
이번 건이
아.
무사히 처리된다면 육과를 벗어날 수 있다네. 더 이상 수준 떨어지는 조직들과 뒤엉키지 않고 깔끔하게 뒤틀림에 대한 정보를 얻을 수 있어.
it really is. It really is. I'm like the stories and everything. Like Like I'll have to say I was in a really tough spot recently because I've had recently just like a good couple of family members got really sick, some of them died, that kind of stuff, and I was at a really low point, and so I went and I was in the middle of marathoning Kingdom Hearts, I think. I was playing through the entire series because I got it all on the PlayStation, and like it was so uplifting just to play them, because the stories are really nice and there's like this wholesomeness to it. There's really nice. They have some really nice stories and things that the stories are trying to say.
언제까지
And
국가에서 썩을 수만은 없잖아.
it made me feel really good. It made me feel really happy.
예.
It really helped with a lot of stuff.
동료의 복수도 이루고 뒤틀림에 대한 실마리도 없고 더불어 더 높은 곳을 향할 수 있지
yeah.
않은가.
I mean, there's like some points just in all the games where like seriously, like no matter how down you're feeling, like it's just hard not to smile, That's one of the feelings that I get, It's I have to say I think that's like Sora's kind of been Sora, like as far as like if I were to like go and rank characters that I really like in fiction, I think recently Sora's kind of gotten up pretty far up on like top of the list. Because again, it's like he's that kind of character where like whenever he's doing something,
환영합니다, 손님. 전 이곳에
whenever he's like goofing off and like things are good, or like he's meeting an old friend for the first time in ages, you just can't help but feel happy. You just can't help but feel a little warm on the inside. Yeah.
자네가 엔젤라군. 도서관의 관장이자 사사. 맞지?
네, 그 말대로입니다.
보고로 듣긴 했지만
Yeah,
자네는
yeah.
정말 인간이 아닌 기계.
Luffy's very much that kind of character too. I would agree.
이런 대답을 안 해도 냄새가 난다. 이렇게나 일을 버려두다니. 도시 안에서 인간이 아닌 것들이 이 정도로 말썽을 피우면.
Yeah. And I'll have to say, I've recently been able to catch up with One Piece, and man, all right.
월터 과장님.
I'll have to say,
자켓에서는 더 위험할 것이라.
I kind of fell behind for a little while, but finally catching up, like, okay, One Piece is peak. It's great.
부디
Luffy's
당신의
amazing
책을
too.
찾으실 수 있기를.
Yeah. Oh, the ending. The ending is great. I love the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay. No, there's 2 acts, so I have to worry about that. I should have equipped them better. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll start with this team because I at least have 3, so that's a good starting thing. We have more updated cards. Oh, One Piece is kind of rushing its plot. Yeah, its arcs do take a while, but yeah. It's been going for a long time. Apparently, I've heard theories that the series was actually supposed to end somewhere around maybe Skypia. Yeah. I heard like apparently, like, I've heard a theory about that. Yeah. Yeah, Egghead has had a lot going on. I was really surprised when they had all the oh my god, what, the Saturn and I'm so bad at thinking about what things are called. I'm bad about that. It was really surprising when they all showed up. Yeah. It was supposed to originally be the Warlords, but then I think he was able to get the series going longer, and so he decided to keep going. I've actually heard there are a lot of parallels to like Alabasta, like kind of Alabasta, Skypia era One Piece and what they've got going on right now. Yeah. And like, I'm gonna have to say, Alabasta was an amazing arc. They had a lot of good build up to that, and then there you go. Oh, nice. Yeah, it had a lot of build up, and then just like through multiple chapters, and then it was like, God, the payoff. It definitely had the vibe of like a final chapter, like a final arc. Yeah, we were in Wano for a while. I had the benefit of reading it towards after it was done, but they had like that was like a whole 2-parter type of thing, wasn't it? Yeah, they had like a little panel to be like, oh yeah, this is the end of part 1. Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, I should do this. I'm not interrupting any of them. So I should just do this. They're all going after this one person. Hmm. Trying to think about how the raid went. Oh, shoot. I should. Okay. They do that a lot. I have to say, one of the interesting things about One Piece, like I think, like in general, Luffy does a lot of things just kind of off screen in particular. Like Year Second, for instance. Yeah, that was like, it's kind of popped up. Like he just kind of figured out he could use it, and then he was like, okay. The way they introduced it, I think it was done in a way that worked out. Yeah. I'll have to say, yeah, like, I feel like there's definitely a lot of, like, there's some people that really like the Kaido fight, and there's some people that really dislike it. Yeah, I think a lot of the second half was just kind of a showcase of Gear 5th. I think Gear 5th is I think Gear 5 is a really fun power-up. Yeah, the sound effects in that fight are pretty great. I've mostly been reading the manga, but I like kind of looked at like different clips of the anime, and they went all in on the Looney Tunes. They just went all in on it. It was great. Oh my god. They really just chose specifically to go after that one person. Yeah. Yeah. I do feel like the earlier episodes are a little faster. Yeah. They're also really close to being caught up on the manga with the chapters. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, that's neat. Yeah. That's true. There's a lot where they'll go and... It's really just the tricks of the trade, really. Yeah, I'll say, like, regardless of, like, how I go and watch the One Piece anime and stuff, they do... It is animated really well, I think, when they go and do fights. You know, I can't really get with the pacing too much, but when they go and have something good to animate, I think it does look good. Yeah, I think they've gotten a little better from what I've heard. They've gotten better. Like, it was like apparently really bad during like Dressrosa arc, from what I heard, but it got pretty good maybe like around it got better in Wano, from what I heard. I've heard. This is gonna be okay. Maybe I go with this. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Oof. Oh, actually, I'm in a pretty good spot. One for one, but I'm in a health lead, so that's nice. I think I can pull this off. Go for it. Do the same thing here. Yeah. I think it was a good way to, like, with everything they had with the arc, you know, there was a lot. It was a major arc. So I think it was cool to have that. It's kind of a, it was kind of like a, I'm not sure what the word was, but it was kind of, it was like, it was a good conclusion to everything that they built up, I think. Oh. Did I forget to send out my other guy to attack? I do that every now and then. Okay. Wano was really great. I enjoyed it. I think the raid was pretty. I enjoyed the raid. I enjoyed the raid too. There were a lot of. I think the best fight in the raid. Well, I think the best moment in the raid was like with. It was when they. Okay. So I'm thinking about a couple things. There was Sanji. There was Sanji using his kind of raid suit invisibility and powers against Queen, and then he goes and destroys the can. And that was really cool. I think the whole thing with Sanji and like his kind of existential crisis about his humanity, well, that was really cool. And like how he overcame all of that, and then like how he figured out what Queen was doing. That was really cool. And then, oh god, Zoro versus King was also, oh yeah. There is kind of, I think it's kind of hinting he might be soon. I've noticed some stuff. Oh, about Zoro? All right, I'm bringing in the squad. All right. Should read through some of that. Ah, how so? Okay, what are all these guys doing? Okay, he's doing. All right, that's fair. Doing two actions. All right. Oh, sneaky. Bring that in. Let's see. What can I do to? Oh. Oh, are you talking like with like the black sword type of stuff? As he went, he got the sword that was already black. Yeah. I kind of wonder if he's going to learn it later, though. I could see them taking that direction with him, because he has to, like, he currently has, I think, Underworld, it's Enma. I think that's the name. Yeah, he has that sword with him. That's the Black Blade. That's he has to have a certain amount of strength with it. It'd be interesting if he. It'd be interesting if he takes if he like kind of learns the hockey from that. going forward, and it's like able to put it into one of his other swords. Yeah, yeah. He's got to figure out where Mihawk's hiding all of his paint. But yeah, I can see that. They kind of had him on Conquerors for a little while now. But I don't know. They might do something. Yeah, his fights were great. I think they're gonna do that later. I think he's gonna figure out the black sword thing later. But yeah, I was actually about to talk about that. I really enjoyed that fight between King and Zoro. And it was also really interesting. It was kind of neat in a world-building sense how they introduced the... God, I can't think of what they're called. You know, the guys with the wings, and yeah. I haven't actually seen the animated version of that, come to think of it. I think I'll take a look at that. Yeah, yeah. It was kind of crazy how you'd see him just like how he had that attack where he would just like stretch his like beak and then just like fling it. It was like the perfect mixture of like really goofy things happening, but then like it was like the mixture of like a really cool fight, but the like goofy things were happening in the middle of the really cool fight. Yes. Just rubber banded their, just use their beaks like rubber bands. But yeah, that was good. I thought. Oh, and then like the whole thing with Chopper, where he had to cure all the ice demons, and that cure was that. Virus was going on, and Chopper had to cure that while he was also infected, I think, at the same time. Yep, I am at the current chapter. I have seen all of the Shadow, like the King. I'm trying to think. Yeah, all those. Yeah, I've seen all those guys coming up out of the pentagrams and terrorizing Egghead. I've seen all of that. It was kind of cool to see all the. It's kind of cool to see all the Rob Lucy stuff. Yeah. I just wonder what they're gonna do. Are they just gonna run, or is Luffy gonna actually face them? And how's that gonna go? And then like, and there's so much with Emu. Like, I'm really curious what they're gonna do with Emu. Like, Emu's definitely not showing up yet. Unless Emu shows up to, like, completely destroy everyone. And then we have, like, another thing where, like, they all have to, like they have to, like, flee and just barely get away with their lives. I've seen that's going really nuts. I really have to go and take a look at that. Like, it was kind of cool to see in the manga, I think. But it seems, like, from what I can tell, it looks like they're doing a lot more. Oh, that's also, I need to see the opening. I need to see the Egghead opening. That is a good point. Actually, shoot, no one's attacking Miku. Miku can just go crazy ham on anyone. Alright, you know what, I'll just go all out on this one person. Oh, yeah. That was nice. Okay. The pizza toss, though. That was great. I love that. This guy is going all out trying to kill light over here. So, alright, I think this is the best thing to do. I'll just go after him. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh. I wonder what the... Oh, man. So, I actually thought Garp was dead at first, but I don't think he is. And so I'm wondering what they're going to do with him. Kobe's a total badass, though, like, man. Like, I like what they're doing with Kobe. Oh. Alright, what do I got? 2 5s. Nothing to really do with it, though. Is anyone attacking? Half of a mind just to... I need to build up the light. I'll mess that up. Yeah. And they're really ramping things up with Blackbeard, too. That's not gonna work on that. Yeah. We have to do something a little bit more substantial. Oh my god, that one shot. I wonder if they're gonna... I wonder if Kid's actually gonna... I wonder if they're gonna bring Kid back. Because, from what I've heard, there may be... There may be something. There may be something up the pipeline. I'll do that. All right. Oh, that was... Oh, man. Yeah, seeing them again. It's kind of crazy to think about how long it's been since they've been in the... series. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was like... Yeah, that was like... That was maybe like an arc or so before Alabasta. Okay, who could use the most speed here for more health? Yeah. There you go. Oh. Oh, wow. He was staggered. Didn't even realize. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make her act. This might work. We'll see. Also, I'm just gonna have to say... Oh. Ooh. The 4th road poneglyph. That's a hard one. It's either... You know what? Either it's gonna be on... I'm not certain on it. I can't say this with a whole ton of certainty, but I feel like... At this point, it's either gonna be at Elbath... Or... Oh, yeah. One, yeah. I think it's either gonna be an Elbath or it's gonna be the world government's gonna have it. One of the two. It's either gonna be in one of the places they've been hyping up the most, or it's gonna be like right in the hands of the enemy. Government probably has it then. That's my bet. That or Blackbeard. Blackbeard might have it. Or he's going to have it. Oof. I forgot about that. Ah, we can get rid of the biggest threat. That's good to know. Yeah, that'll finish him off. Man marked by flames. Shoot, I forgot about that. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. Let's see. So, what am I dealing with here? I'll do this. Something Kid mentioned claimed it. Oh. That's gonna be. Do you think it could be? Do you think it could be a Seraphim? I think that's possible. Yeah. Get him out of here. Yeah, I can do that. Finish these guys off. Let's see. Oh wait, they're both staggered. Shoot, this is free. I wonder. Let's see, who has the most health here? There you go. Brutal. I wonder if maybe. Maybe a Kainu? I don't know. I'm just saying, because he's like the only person I can immediately think of that has to do with flames. Oh, and there's also Marco. I mean, the Phoenix isn't, like, it's not exactly directly flames, but it is kind of... I'm thinking about how Luffy has Red Hawk. It's probably, it can't be Luffy. Luffy's already, no. That'd be absurd. Oh. I'd go and look at that.
기계답다는 건 뭐야?
I'll go and... I'm like 50-50 on if I should go and like mute it or something. But
그 주제인가?
I could maybe like pop that up.
전에도 질리도록 들어왔거든.
말했듯이 감정과 지성을 지닌 기계는 더 이상 만들어질 수 없어. 설사 만들어졌다 해도 윤리적인 함의는 머리에 의해 진작에 끝났지. 감정을 지닌 기계는
I should try reacting to some things more often. Like
이 질문에 대한 답이 내려졌다는 거야.
I missed so many opportunities for that. Like there's like, you know, it'll be like a cool like I could have reacted to some of the Fatal Fury news. That I was pretty excited for that. Oh, okay.
감정과 지성을 지녔다 해도
Yeah, that's true. A lot of
인간과
people
해도
do that. Like, I'll
기계로
look at
태어난
it and
것은
then
기계다.
they don't actually have it on screen.
기계는 언제나 인간 아래에 있어야 한다. 그러므로 가치 판단을 혼란시키는 지성을 가진 기계는 앞으로 제조하는 것이 금지된다. 또한 지성을 가진 기계는 누구의 소유물이라 하더라도 즉각 폐기 처분해도 된다.
I'll go watch it in a second. I don't think this thing should take too long. They normally don't.
즉,
But
기계는 기계고 인간은 인간이다.
I'm going through them really quick.
기계는 도시의 사람들은 그렇게 생각하기로 결정했어.
고철덩이에 인간 뇌를 처박은 것은?
어쨌든 그건 인간이야. 지각에 따라선 오염됐다고 천대받기도 하지만 뇌 자체를 인공적으로 만든 건 아니잖아. 아무튼 무슨 말인지 알겠지?
누군가의 뇌의 구조를 전자적으로 복사해서 만들어낸 것은?
그건 기계야. 인간으로서 태어난 것이 내가 봐도 왜 이런 기준으로 정했는지 이해가 안 가지만 말이야. 태생이 인간이란 것이 제일 중요해 보여. 그게 인간이라는 종을 지켜내기 위한 것
That's how it
같기도 하고.
goes. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that singer actually. Did you know he did some songs for, I think, like some vocal songs, I think. It was for, I think it was like for one of the Guilty Gear games, like one of the early ones. And I think it might have been like the first or second one.
공평한 게 어디 있겠어?
There were like some vocal ones. I think he specifically did like, I've listened to like the rendition of Kai's
그래.
theme.
다들
There might have been one for May
저마다의
as well.
떠안은 채 살아가는 거겠지.
이제야 좀 도시 사람
Okay, okay. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, let's go and look it up. Okay, let me just there we go. Really? Really? That's interesting. Okay, I might I need to work on getting more channels set up so that I don't I need to work on getting more audio channels set up. Because I'm gonna have to turn off the I'm gonna have to turn that off for a minute. Just so I can, so I don't get copyright struck. I try sometimes. Sometimes I get hit anyway, especially when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. Let's go ahead and look this up. One opening. Which one is it? Which one are they on? Is it 26? And that'd be the best way to. Okay, so it is opening 26. All right. Shoot, I need to. You know what? This. Okay, actually, wait, maybe I should listen to it on my phone or something. I don't know. You just wind up coming through the. Because I have the game audio still. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Actually, wait. I could go menu, options. There we go. There we are. There we are. Okay, I should be able to listen to it. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. I can hear it. And I can hear the voice. Yes. Oh, okay. It's really nice. It's really nicely animated. So it kind of bounces around a lot. Oh. It's really snappy, I guess. Ah, I saw everyone talking about this scene where they had Luffy in all of his different outfits. People were analyzing it. That's really cool. Yes, all the face-offs. Yeah, they actually have a lot of really big face-offs in this arc, don't they? Was that Vivi? Huh. That was pretty cool. So I got to the end of it. Go ahead and turn back on the audio. There you go. Yeah. It's cool seeing it go between all of them. Yeah, I forgot how many different like big fights they had just kind of pop up there, because it was like they have they have where you've got Shanks and Kid that happens in one attack, but it's still something that happens. And then you have Law and Blackbeard. God, that Law versus Blackbeard was nuts. Oh man. And then there was you have Luffy versus Lucci again. And like, the whole Garp versus Kizaru no, Kuzan, yeah. God, I'm getting names mixed up. I'm the king of that. Yeah. Yeah. And man, I'll have to say, it was kind of crazy with, should go burn some books. Get some gacha. Volta? Alright. Nice. Yeah. And yeah, I think that was Vivi that I saw there towards the end. Like where it was switching between the characters that were kind of in front of that kind of glowing thing. Yeah. That was like they shifted over to Vivi for a split second. That's very telling, I think. Volta. All right, great. That's good. That's really good. I knew he was gonna have a really good card. All right, that's okay. Yeah, I think these are all really good ones. Yeah, I guess I should. This is a 10. This is a 3 cost. So. Oh. Okay, that makes it really good. All right. I should switch his thing out. He's been stuck on that for the longest time. Rolling. There you go. Yeah. See ya. It was great talking. It was really great. I enjoyed it. Alright. Let's see, get that slash damage in there. Yeah, maybe I should go to someone else that's a bunch of slash stuff and just take their card. I'm gonna save the current setup. Okay. Slash. Alright. Okay, we have to go with a couple different things, which I expected. What do we have? I already have retaliate. I have a bunch of non-stop assaults. I thought I had more. Oh, this might be a good one. Ooh, this would be good. I think this is a good one. Maybe get rid of retaliate. Slashes are better for this. It's probably a good one. Yeah, probably good. I think I can keep Miku like that. Let's go. Go ahead and figure out what to do with Roland. Go. So he gets +1 defensive dice power. That'd be good. I need to get something for 3. Dodge is always nice. Okay. I think that looks good. I like this build. Water. I think I can just take Roland and just, yeah, I'm just gonna make it easy on myself. I'm just gonna take Roland's thing and then wait, how do I do I have anything? Oh. Oh. Is she doing too many? Yeah, she's not doing a whole lot of blunt. She has a couple blocks though. Should probably be good. Mika really pulls off the hats. Okay. But let's go over to Roland here. Combat pages. Yes, this is what I do. Let's put this, what the? I'll call it Roland. That's what he has. If I want to give someone what Roland has, that will be what I do. No. Okay. I was going to update Hunter. I think I'm gonna lose bat. Lulu's page. Just built up one. For the status effect. Because I think I'll need it. So we'll do this. Entering the book of the all-around helper. They look so helpful. Restore 1 light after dealing 10 or more damage in a single scene. Okay, so I just don't let them do damage. Oh, they're resting. On use. Yeah, it's a little risky. I tried. Do that. All right. Oh me, oh my. Those only hit 6. Okay, and then evade. I'll hit this guy after. So. Okay, that's one staggered. Okay. I'll just finish this guy off. There we go. All right. There we go. That did a lot of status effects. Wow. All right. Alright. There we go. That's more like it.
책 배달이요. 이번엔 들어오기 전에 옷도 다듬었지.
You tidied up his
고맙습니까?
clothes.
엔젤,
참 아직도 괜히 뭐니하네.
당신이 가져다준 책들은
He's the lapis of
흥미로웠습니다.
dogs, apparently.
뒷골목의 기술은 헝겊과 같이 난잡하게 얽혀 있더군요. 쓰레기 더미를 이용한 조잡한 장비부터 반물질을 사용한 의상까지 기술의 정도가 앞뒤를 가리지 않고 엉켜 있습니다.
기술은 첨예하지만 그 혜택을 받을 수 있는 것은 소수지.
자본에 따라 나뉘는 것이겠죠.
돈이 있는 자는 그 어떤
아.
질병에도 죽지 않을 수 있는 시대야. 치료제가
That's
다양해진
some good
것은
health.
물론이고 뭐 쩐이 좀 따라줘야 하지만 특이점이라는 신노릇하는 기술들도 생기고 말이야. 로보토미의 특이점은 뭐였나? 어차피 회사 망한 거 궁금한데.
뻔뻔하게도 물으시는군요.
Oh.
어차피 당신에게는 말해도 되겠죠.
No NDAs to follow.
거참 은근히 계속 무시하네. 나도 그렇게 멍청이는 아니거든.
로보토미의 특이점은 인간의 마음, 부정형의 개념을 물리적으로 발현시키는 겁니다. 도서관도 같은 맥락으로 인간의 감정을 물리적인 힘으로 발현시키죠. 쉽게 말해 인간의 감정을 덩어리라고 보는 겁니다. 경험을 쌓아서 감정을 만들고 감정이 고조하면 책장을 골라 최종적으로 자신의 책, 즉 자아를 만드는 겁니다.
Oh.
전투가 치열하고 감정이 격해질수록 자아는 점점 강렬해지며 마음의 상태가 밖으로 표출하는 거죠.
Ah. So the books are made out of their ego.
마음이 물리적으로 발현한다라. 확실히 뒤틀림하고
That'll
냄새가
be
비슷하군.
one way to.
뭐라고 하셨습니까?
아니야, 대충 혼잣말이지.
Ah.
아무튼 특이점은 특이점이네. 대단하구만. 그래서 오히려 궁금해. 말쿠트 얘기 들었는데 너희는 예전에 인류를 구하는 일에 참여했다며?
그렇습니다.
도대체 구원할 게 어디 있다는 거야? 뭐 돈이라도 하늘에서 떨어지게 하려 했나? 그러면 확실히 모두가 구원받을 텐데.
그런 가짜는 방법이 아닙니다. 그리고 당신이 그렇게 가볍게 입에 담아도 될 희생이 아닙니다.
진정해 진정. 여기서 뭔 말을 못하겠네.
우리는 마음을 치료하고자 했습니다. 연구팀을 이끌었던 카르멘이라는 사람이 있었죠. 카르멘은 도시 사람 모두에게 마음의 병이 있다고 했습니다. 이
I
병은
mean-
너무나 깊어서 이대로 두면 천천히
There's been some really
인류를
messed up people we've run into.
모두가 자살하려 불구덩이에 뛰어드는 상태와 다름없다고 말했습니다.
뭐? 이건 내 해결사의 감으로 보아하니 사이비 교주 냄새 팍팍 나는데. 그 말에 다들 그런가 보다 하면서 동조했다고?
저도 그렇게 바보는 아닙니다. 명확한 과학적 지표도 있었죠. 역시 당신에게는 자세히 설명한다 해도 소용없겠군요.
대단한 천재납셨네. 뭐 아무튼 인류를 구하는 일은 성공했나?
끝까지 절 놀리는군요. 실패했으니
아.
지금 이 모습 이꼴 아닙니까?
They failed.
아,
제가 무엇보다 화가 나는 것은 인류를 구하지 못해서가 아닙니다. 지금까지 우리는 수많은 악행을 저질 인류의 구원이라는 단 하나의 목적을 위해서 말입니다. 그러기 위해서는 어쩔 수 없다고. 당신처럼 어쩔 수 없다는 심정으로 비윤리적인 실험을 해왔고, 이 모든 추악한 짓은 더 큰 목표를 위해서라면서 말입니다. 하지만 그게 다 소용없어지게 될 상황입니다. 지금까지 그들의 희생은 대체 저와 동료들의 아픔을 모두 엔젤라가 빼앗아간 겁니다.
벌써 지친 거니? 웃기는
비나, 당신이라 해도 우리 모두를 뚫을 수는 없습니다.
확실히 그렇겠구나. 무언가 뾰족한 수가 필요.
그렇지 않아도 이제 막 준비된 참이야.
Okay.
클리포드 억지력이 감소됐어. 내 고난이 빼앗겨버린 거야. 환상체들이
닥스피라와 헤더부서는 모두 내 지휘에 따라줘.
Oh.
이제부터
They got their little name
지휘관의
tags.
명령권을
I started thinking about that.
포크마와
I mean, I already saw it. I already
엔젤라가
noticed it.
시스템을 장악하는 것을 막아주세요.
알겠습니다.
데브라와 징계팀은 비나를 막아줘.
당연하지. 맡겨만 두라고.
포드와 교육팀은 직원들에게 현 상황에 맞는 매뉴얼을 직원들에게 알립니다. 비상대책
So this is how they all were when they were robots.
전 직원들은 이
Well,
매뉴얼에 따라
not robots,
대응해주세요.
but
넷자와 안전팀은 부상자들을 처리하는 데 힘써줘.
알겠어. 최대한 빠르게 대응해볼게.
예소드와 정보팀은 탈출한 환상체들의 약점을 바로 식별해줘.
한치에 오차도 없도록 분석하겠어.
헬스드와 복지팀은 한시라도 빨리 클리포트 억제력을 복구해줘.
최대한 빨리 복구할게. 환상체의 탈출은 내 실책이니.
죄책감에 빠져있을 시간 없어, 헬스드! 스피리트와 중앙본부팀은 임기응변으로 지원해줘. 안 그래도 그럴라 했어.
너희들이 힘을 맞추는 모습 보기 좋구나. 어디 끝까지 막아보려구나.
당신은 모를 겁니다. 빛이 사그러들지 않기 위해, 그리고 결국 타협해버린 우리의 죄책감을.
그래, 난 모르지. 그저 엔젤라를 도울 뿐이야. 난 그 녀석이 목적을 이룰 수 있다면 좋겠거든.
그 과정이 어떻든 결과만 바라면 된다는 거군요. 당신은 역시 엔젤라와 마찬가지로 본인의 안위만을 정말 도시 같습니다. 마음의 병을 앓고 있는
Well, he wasn't an
전형적인
inhabitant
도시
from the city.
도시의 기술이 어떤 희생 위에 만들어졌는지 신경도 쓰지 않은 채 당장의 편의를 위해 그저 기술을 사용하죠. 그것이 자멸을 부르는지도 모르고 말입니다.
너희가 부르는 마음의 병이 그런 거였어? 결과보단 과정을 중시해야 한다고? 몽상가의 샌님들 천지였네. 보나마나 넌 둥지 출신이겠어. 기술과 특이점의 대가가 무엇인지는 내가 누구보다 뼈저리게 잘 알아. 그리고 너희가 말하는 그 마음의 병, 특이점이 어떤 원리나 대가를 사용하는지 모른 채 기술의 혜택을 누릴 뿐이라고? 그러고 싶어서가 아니라 그럴 수밖에 없는 거야. 기업은 감추고 소비자는 질문하기를 포기했어. 지쳤거든. 당장 내 삶이 팍팍하기 때문에.
Yeah.
역시 당신과는 말이 통하지 않는군요.
아, 마침 나도 그렇게 생각하고 있었어.
당신이 뭐라 해도 저는 응당 그래야 한다는 것에 눈 감고 있기만은 싫습니다.
Man. Oh. Oh, that's nice. These are some really good abilities. Yeah. Man. Johnson. Hello. Trevor Johnson. That's cool. Maybe I should customize another one of these guys. I'll do that before I get going. Should I do another vocally? What if I did Sora? Yeah, I'll go customize Johnson. Let's see, what kind of thing am I gonna do? Yeah, I don't know, Johnson just kind of looks like a mess, so I'm like, I'll try to come up with some intentionality here. Oh god. Yeah. It's one possibility. Doesn't show me the different expressions they can make. I could just do Cloud. I'll do Cloud. This hair kind of reminds me of Advent Children remake Cloud. We'll do that. I'll do Cloud. I'll do Cloud. There you go. there any whites to the eyes? It's kind of this flesh tone in them. Let's see. Then we'll go for kind of a soldier. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Alright, yeah, that... Hmm. Let's mosey. Let's see. What should I put there? I feel like that oddly fits. That's mostly. Oh wait, shoot. I could look at like his Dissidia win quotes. All right. Okay. Okay. Exactly. Okay, there you go. Got it straight from Dissidia. I'll get this from Dissidia as well. This is ridiculous. Alright. I think this works. Ah. Alright, that works. There we are. Alright. There you go. I think that works. Just picked up the city of quotes. Except for Les Mosey. That was a bit too iconic for me to pass up. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I need to change his name to Cloud. Cloud. There you go. Alright. Okay. Well, that was a good way to end it off. Just customizing a cloud. Making a custom cloud. Oh yeah, I should go ahead and just equip them too while I'm at it. Water. Let's give him the water. Okay. Let me put that in there. Alright, this should be good. There we are. Having the last name in there is maybe a little bit much. There you go. Nice. Okay, I gotta do like one more. I gotta do one more now that I have clouds here. There are there are two paths. Are there now? Do I really have the Book of Lobotomy Corporation? What the? Is there anything I can do lower? Nah. the Book of Volta. Let's see what we get. I don't know, actually. Oh, that was a tough bunch. The Book of Sands. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Sending the invitation. Oh. Oh boy.
이봐 경미.
This guy's angry.
무작정 패주게 된다고 살 길이 아무리 여기가 22구 골목이고 녀석들이 츠바이의 다 죽여버리면 더 골치 아프.
월터 그 개새끼가 약속만 지켰어도
Oh no.
츠바이가 가지고 있는 내 설계 필요했다고. 이 새끼들에게는 약속이란 것이
Jeez.
얼마나 중요한지.
곧 밤이 찾아올 거야. 청소부들이 언제 들이닥칠지 엄지로부터는 연락조차 오지 않고
기껏 월터 자식이 신신당부하며
Oh my god, we really getting into the fingers.
정신 나간 톱니 교단 놈들 때문에 우리 조직원들 반은 넘게 잃었어.
확실히 그 교주는
그렇게 엄지에게 엘사둥지 설계도를 넘겨주지 못한다면
우린 엄지에게 숙청당하는 일만 남은 거지.
애초에 협회 따위랑 거래하면
The
안 되는
thumb named
거였는데.
finger. Man.
그래도 월터는 꽤 말이 통하는 상대였어. 아무리 그 녀석이 비열한 꼰대라고 해도
Yeah.
츠바이 육과부장이야.
그러지 못할 것도 없지.
이런 젠장
Anything can happen.
다 죽여.
선택지가 하나 늘어 똑박 돌아서 앞뒤 안 가리고 뼈한
경미, 아무리 육과 잔챙이들이라고 해도
츠바이가 작정하고 해결사를 풀어버릴 수도 있어.
Alright.
이 개새끼들은 좀
뭘 믿고
이거나 읽어봐.
봉투?
이게 그
Ah.
오늘의 책 중에 월터
뭐야 경미. 그러면 넌 월터가 도서관에서 죽은 걸 알고도 약속의 소중함을 새길 필요가 있었어.
조직은 해결사와
Sending a message.
필요 이상으로 주게 되지. 지들 내키는 대로 일을 저지른다니까. 그나저나 청소부와 엄지라니.
청소부는 알고 있어.
그래?
인간을 잘게 찢은 후 녹여서 연료로 사용하던데.
비슷해. 청소부들의 강함도 강함이지만 밤마다 뒷골목 어디선진 정확한 규모도 파악 안 돼. 처리해도 다
시간 되겠어? 좀 빠듯하지 않아?
아슬아슬하겠지만 시간
환영합니다, 손님.
됐고 들여보내주긴.
성미가 급하신 분들이군요.
자치고 들여보내라 했지.
당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
You find your book. It's basically you gotta die tonight. This is basically what that means. You know what? I think this is a good group to send out first. Got Walter. We got two Walters. Oh wait, she doesn't have. She's missing a card. Okay. Shoot. This be a good one. No, wait, I already have that. Alright. Do that. Yeah, it works. You know what? Two Walters, they work. I didn't realize I could go and change up people's equipment like that. Alright. So we begin. Let's mosey. Gathered all the riffraff. Oh! Crush seems pretty brutal. Nice. Cloud going strong. Same with Hunter. Man, lots of flashes. Ooh, and a stagger. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go. You were the big fat idiot. Alright. There you go. Staggered. Nice. Alright, everything's going well. Stay where you belong. Oh yeah. Most savage way I could put him down. All right. We'll go with the dream team. 4? Oh my. I have to go and like take up his turns there. Alright. Yeah. All right. Pretty good start. Ooh. Almost got him staggered. Alright, alright, Roland is really going to the ringer right now. So I'll do that. Wow. Okay. Let's see, I can go over here. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's... Okay, he's out. And staggered. And staggered. Alright. Alright. Okay, then who should I... We'll try to end this guy. There we go, one left. Alright. he's toast. Yeah, he had nothing. There's nothing that could be done. It really is the curtain call. Wow, look at all that. Alright. That's a cool boost there. Nice.
짜증나지 않아?
곧 네가 하려는 실험.
들어오는 녀석들이 내뱉는 꽤 많은 녀석이 보자마자
Everyone
험한
has it.
말을
Yeah,
하잖아.
yeah, they all have
네가
trash to
초대해서
talk.
와준 귀한 손님이니까. 그리고 누군가에게 맞춰줄.
그 투철한 직업 정신은 나중에 뒷골목의 식당 업주들 데리. 그래도 말이야. 손님에 따라 유연하게.
참고는 해둘게.
Nice. Alright, well. I want a Gasha. Oh wow, that is wow, there's some good cards in here. What? There's a book of Dino, but there's no Dino page in here? Oh yeah, there is. I'm dumb. Nice. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Alright. Well, I think that's it. Got some things to go do, so thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD, thank you very much. If you're watching the stream live, thank you. And let's see, I'm saved, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Oh wait, shoot. Is I gonna? Okay, yeah, it did. Well, I appreciate you for coming by. So, see you next time. Bye bye.